According to the latest data, 1 in 36 Americans are on the autism spectrum. Historically, autism services have focused on early childhood interventions. But what happens to autistic individuals when they age out of services provided by public schools, but still need significant supports to launch into adulthood?
It's much more readily available to get services when you're a child, but when they've aged out of the system, that's the first service cliff. What are they supposed to do then? And then, when their parents can no longer take care of them, that's the second service cliff. Everyone with autism has to prepare for those two cliffs.
Autism is a highly unique disorder, and individuals and families experiencing autism face unique challenges and fears as they approach the transition to adulthood.
She was about in the 4th or 5th grade level that we were doing, her intake at school, and that they basically said, well, our hope is that one day she'll be able to balance a checkbook.
Just wasn't good with math or spelling or reading or writing. I did have special ed classes and everything, but for the most part, I had my electives and everything were art. And that's how I survived high school, was art classes.
Scenic View Academy believes in focusing on all of the major aspects of an individual's life, such as education and vocational training and enrichment of someone's life with their hobbies and their socialization and their relationships.
I know even with my parents, it was like, oh, it's just a stage. He'll grow out of it, and it just isn't. And the earlier you can get them help, I think the better they do.
And so I think for parents to look at those routines and those systems that you've put in place, what am I doing? How am I really interfering with his progress to independence?
I think the most important part is having friends that you trust, that you can talk to, and feel like you can be yourself with.
Worldwide, services for adult autism continue to lag far behind the needs. But through unique, individualized approaches to education, graduates are empowered to find employment, housing, and a sense of community. Scenic View Academy is a nationally awarded nonprofit residential school that has been providing hope to adults with autism spectrum disorders and other neurodiversities since 2001. Scenic View empowers each student to build the relationships and master the skills they need to achieve an independent, productive, and fulfilling life.
For the last 10 years, Scenic View Academy has partnered with our local housing authorities. Just recently, Provo City built a 7-story building, half of it for senior citizens, the other half for our young adults after they graduate from Scenic View Academy.
At Scenic View, from day one, students come in and we employ them. It gives us an opportunity to see them with their coworkers, with their boss. How do they interact? Can they learn those soft skills? Can they show up on time? Can they be prepared for work? And for the first time in their life, they're having an income. We're teaching them to budget that, to manage their money.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. Of course, you had to mop floors and cooking and doing dishes. But through doing that and working with Jerry, the chef, I really found a love for cooking.
Without Scenic View, I probably would not really be doing what I'm doing right now with it. I might still be over at my parents' house. I might still not be able to drive.
Scenic View has 3 programs: Live, Work, and Thrive. Live, it's those daily living skills. Work, it's how to make a living. But Thrive is about having a life. They've got clubs and social interaction chances. We're teaching them through the Peers program, social skills, so that they can, for the first time in their life, for many of them, have real friends.
I think being able to meet a lot more people that had autism, I think in a way that you realize, I connect with that person so much, or it just clicks.
It has played a key role in my social life as well. Just being able to learn how to actually make connections with people.
The many classes that he took here on social skills and dating and all of those things, I think helped him be able to just see that it's possible and that he had the skills and the ability to actually make it happen.
With the help of transdisciplinary service coordinators, Scenic View students fill their time with classes, employment experiences, activities, and one-on-one instruction, in order to achieve the goals they have set for themselves in their customized transition plan. The plan is adjusted as necessary, and once completed, the student graduates from Scenic View.
Service coordinators are a key position here at Scenic View Academy. In some aspects, they're like a treatment coordinator, and they are a coach and an advocate and a cheerleader to help our students to identify their goals and monitor and track them.
On the road of life, we're kind of a detour, but we're here to help them get off, find their way, and get back on track as quickly as they can. So in the 2 to 3 years they're here, we're helping them to learn to have the confidence, the skills, and empower them to be able to go and to write the rest of their story and to live their life. They've got exceptional minds. They're going to live exceptional lives.
For more information on Scenic View's program and how you can help, please visit www.svacademy.org.